Hello there, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, Spirit has a really important message for you today. Now we are approaching the end of 2024. Spirit is calling us to, by December the 31st, to release fear. Fear was a big word that has been coming up in my mind over the past few months. And I feel it's really important that we all understand that fear is false evidence appearing real. Okay, false evidence appearing real. This is something I heard on a podcast earlier this year. It resonated with me so deeply. I've been carrying it with me, and I feel there's a big message around fear coming in. Fears that don't allow us to grow, fears that hold us back from living our dreams. Dreams come into our minds for a reason. They come to our minds because we are the ones that are receiving the dream, because we are the ones that are capable of building those dreams, creating them, okay? And everything that comes with creating that dream, all the challenges, all the struggles, you are built to go through that dream, because this is why that dream is coming into your mind. Fear is what holds us back. So Spirit is wanting us or calling us all to make a commitment to ourselves to release any kind of fears. December the 31st, maybe even set an intention around that, light a candle, and enter the new year with that intention in mind. All right, so what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with a Guardian Angel Oracle card. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with you. A bonus card from the Crystal Medicine Oracle, and then close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, Gemini, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like you to hear today. So we are getting for you, it's time. Look at that. It is time, Gemini. So the message is you are here to make a difference in the world, and it's through your actions that you can shape and influence time. Be brave, be resolute, and step forward with confidence. So one more time, you are here to make a difference in the world, and it's through your actions that you can shape and influence time. Be brave, be resolute, and step forward with confidence. It's time for you to step into the light, Gemini. All right, and some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. Perhaps you're seeing someone that looks like the man on this image. This is just a confirmation that you're in the presence of angels. All right, so let's pull some cards here and see what's coming through. So the Emperor card. We have a lot of power here, a lot of energy that you're putting out into the world that you're actually meant to apply into the world, Gemini. Some of you already feel that you have a lot of energy, and perhaps you're meant to channel it into something. So we may have passionate energy, or maybe we have anger energy. Whatever this energy is, channel it into something. I feel this is something that is meant to be productive, something that is meant to be creative. But what you're going to leave behind is a legacy. You're building your empire here with this. Now, the Emperor card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel it subtly. We have the Two of Swords. This is a card that's come up quite often in these past readings here, but it's letting me know that your life is moving in a new direction, Gemini. Some of you are going to make a decision or choice somewhere in your life that is going to lead you down a different road. Get ready for this, because whatever this new road is, whatever this new path is, you're meant to be on it. So Two of Swords, we have the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition, listen to your higher self, your gut instincts, because they will never, ever lead you astray. Geminis, there's something hidden that is going to be revealed. There is something that is coming to light. There's a lot of information. I feel for some of you, you're doing some deep inner work, and there's something coming to light through this inner work. Okay, the unseen is going to be seen here as well. So a lot that is happening with the High Priestess here. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that. 2 major arcana cards. I feel for some of you, there's a path that was hidden that's about to be revealed, a path that maybe you haven't seen before that is going to show up and give you this other direction to move in your life. This is very powerful because this is something that is in alignment with your true path, purpose in life. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign. So I feel some of you are thinking about doing something. Maybe there's something that's been on your mind. I'm getting a dream. I'm getting a desire here, something that you haven't acted on yet, some of you. Okay, and now is the time to do it. It's time. Spirit is saying it is time to take that step. It is time to step into the light, to shine your light in the world, Gemini. And it's the energy that you put out there. And maybe there's time constraints. Time's about to disappear. Time in 2025, there is going to be no time. I don't want to scare anyone with this. It just means that we're not going to know the future's certainty in 2025. Like, we're not going to be sure about what that looks like. And this is where Spirit is wanting us to embrace this period, this time of no time, because this is where we are growing. We are getting to know ourselves better, and we're trying to figure our way through this no-timed world. I don't know why they're telling me to say no time, but this is what I feel like. Some of you are being charged up. I'm getting vitality here, renewed energy, a new passion, a new flame, a new fire in your life, and this rising like the phoenix energy as well. A lot of wisdom that is growing within you, a lot of power, information, a lot that you can share with the world here, Gemini. I feel for some of you, you are expanding in your life. I'm getting a lot of growth in your business. I'm seeing some of you already being successful, but also seeing more success, doors opening. You are the authority of your life. I feel you are here to teach and inspire others, to motivate others as well, Gemini. But I am also getting some of you somewhere in your life meant to rise up and stand in your power, stand in your truth, because your truth is what's going to change your world. So powerful energies that are uplifting you. And if you feel like you've been knocked down by life, they're asking you to rise up. So this is where, you know, sometimes we don't have the strength to rise up, especially when we go through a lot of challenges. It feels like life's taken a toll on us and we just don't have the energy. But you were built for something here, and there's a reason and a purpose for why you're here. You can feel this within you, Gemini. You've known this since you were a young child. There's something that you're tapping into that feels like it's coming from the past, that it feels like it's coming from this part of you that you've known for a very long time. And I'm getting a lot of inner child energy that is rising. So some of you might be going through a period in your life where you're having to deal with inner child wounds, trauma, these kinds of things. But what you're doing is you're unpacking a lot of the energies that were suppressed, that needed to come out, because it's almost like you piled up a bunch of stuff on your true self, your soul, and now that version of you is like, no more. I'm not going to be hidden. You can't hide me anymore. I need to rise. I need to be seen. I need to be expressed. So I'm seeing a blast of creative energy in the world. And this is coming through a lot of you Geminis out there. Like, I'm seeing light, just light shining in the world. And it's not even shining, it's being blasted out there, right? So I don't know what this is. I'm really seeing it in a creative force. I'm seeing a collective energy. And I don't know if this is any of you online, on social media accounts, maybe in business. There's something that you're doing and your light is shining. You're affecting other people. You're influencing them. You're helping them make changes in their life that is going to work for them better. It's bettering other people's lives. So you're creating a ripple effect in the world with your own energy. That's how powerful you are, Gemini. So You're meant to be a leader. You're meant to be standing at the forefront. You are meant to be an authority somewhere in your life, and you're actually meant to be authority of your own life. There's nobody else that's in charge of you. There's no comparison to you either, because you're uniquely yourself. There is no one in this world that is like you, Gemini. Okay, so this is your power. This uniqueness is your power. So they want you to shine that light. You're not here to compare yourself with other people in this world. You are here to rule your reality. So Spirit is saying, go and do that. Go and do that. Unleash your power. Wield that power. Don't let outside powers dim your light. Shine your light as bright as you can. Don't worry about what other people's judgments are, what other people think. A lot of times people aren't actually thinking about you. Believe it or not, they're not. So there's no point putting weight or any kind of false fear into our own minds around what other people think. False evidence appearing real, right? So be mindful of that. I'm seeing creativity being unleashed in many different forms and many different ways. I feel a lot of you are going to tap into gifts, which is bringing you to a crossroads, a split on your path where you get to decide which road you want to take. You can continue on the road that you're on. I'm getting a lot of you in a 9-to-5 position, like working a day job. I'm seeing you maybe thinking about taking another route in your life. And this route comes with its own things that you have to deal with. So I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I had a 9-to-5 job where I had a security blanket of a check every 2 weeks, guaranteed, because I went to that job. And then when I split off onto my own, into my own business, I now had no check that came in every 2 weeks. Right? So everything changed. I feel this is the kind of change that is coming in for some of you, where you're splitting on a path where you're used to this one thing. Maybe there's fear around this other way of living. There's this fear of, okay, what about the finances? What about the money part? But you're going to figure this out. Okay, you're going to figure this out. Don't worry about things that haven't even happened yet. Things that haven't happened. Don't put fear or worry around them. Don't imagine those in your mind. Imagine the solutions around, okay, how can I make this work? So before I actually started my YouTube channel, I didn't know I was going to do YouTube. I talk about this all the time, but I find it's really important because that journey itself was, I didn't know where I was going. Like I had no idea, but I knew I wanted to work from home. And I made a plan. I made a decision as my path was splitting. I'm going to spend 6 months saving money. I'm going to save for 6 months of rent. And I really did. I stopped spending money. I took on a side job, made sure I had enough money. So I gave myself 6 months to do this, to see if it worked for me. And if I saw any kind of, good reason to keep going, then I did. There was a point at the very end of that 6 months, I was about to give up because I was like, this isn't working. Like this, I'm like, no way, I'm not gonna let this happen. I'm gonna make it work for me. So I feel first, and that's that power of the Emperor. And I'm getting an Aries energy coming in. I'm getting a spirit warrior. So somewhere within you is a spirit warrior that doesn't want to give up. Maybe there's a choice or decision that you're making and you're at that point where you're like, oh, I don't know if I should continue or if I shouldn't, but there's something within you that's like, no, keep this fire burning. So listen to that, because look at where I am now in my life. Had I given up, I don't know what I would be doing, right? But I believed in myself so hard. I'm like, I know I can make this happen. I know I can, right? So I feel some of you are saying this around some sort of a decision that you're making. Whatever decision that you make, know it is the right one for you. Sometimes what happens is we make a choice or a decision and all of a sudden we experience bad things happening right away. We're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that thing. But you're meant to go through that experience because right away you are shifting into the version of you that's meant to enter into this new energy. So rather than thinking that you made the wrong decision, fully commit to this journey, move through the energies that you're going through, knowing that you are elevating, growing, and emerging as this new version of you that's meant to be on this path, on this journey, right? So Spirit is calling you to make a choice, an intuitive choice, right? You can make whatever choice you want. You could choose to stay on the path that you're on. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can choose to move on the other path. There is no pressure. It's whatever you decide, whatever you choose, whatever you desire, right? But those of you that are looking for change, that are wanting something different, there's a new path available for you, right? So it's all about you believing in the power that you have, because I'm getting Bollywood coming up. Shah Rukh Khan, he's a Bollywood actor. He's the one that says he's not here to compare himself to anyone. He's here to rule the world in his own way. I'm getting that kind of energy, very prestige, very like Hollywoody, not in a bad way. It's almost, there's a lot of things that are happening in Hollywood. I don't even want to bring that up, but it came up here. It has to do with the elevated energy of being seen. It has to do with, you know, fans, well-wishers, these kinds of things. But you're making a difference in the world here. You're making a difference in the world through your loving energy and how you choose to put it out there in the world. And Spirit is wanting you to start making different choices, especially those of you that are wanting to see real changes in your life. You have to start making different choices, because the choices that you're making currently in your life are leading you on that path that you're already on. So if you're not finding yourself making different choices, you're going to get the exact same experience. So they're asking you to make different choices this time. And know that if there is a dream or a desire in your mind, it's there in your mind because you are someone that is capable of creating it and making a reality in your life. That's why it came to you, because it's yours, right? So and also alignments are coming in. That's the magic of the universe. And you're going to see a lot of magic in your life, Gemini. Get ready to see a lot of mysticism in your life. Things happening in ways that you have never experienced before. Definitely magic in the air, and it's the magic that you're creating in your life. So synchronicities and alignments, you're going to find yourselves in the right place, meeting the right people, experiencing the right opportunities, making the right choices. This intuition that is really strong. This is something that Spirit is calling you to build. And some of you might be seeing the number 2s, right? We've got double 2s here in the cards today. Pay attention to the number 2s. Everything is coming into alignment for you. I'm getting deja vu as well. So if you're experiencing deja vu, it's just a confirmation that you're exactly where you need to be in the moment that you're having that deja vu. You've already walked this path before. It's also a reminder for some of you that this is not your first time here on Earth. You've walked this plane before many, many times. And that deja vu is coming in as a reminder of that. You've done this. It's like been there, done that. So again, if you're experiencing deja vu or this like split second premonition or foresight, it's because you've already walked this path before. You're meant to walk down it. You know how to get through it. Okay. I'm also getting some of you that have set intentions. You've embedded some sort of an intention into your subconscious mind, which is unlocking this radar system that is allowing you to see or seek out opportunities that are aligning you to your desires and your dreams. And because this is happening, you're going to find yourselves again in alignment, synchronizing with everything that you require in order to follow that path or acquire whatever you need in order to make this dream come true. Okay, so there's a revealing of your internal self here as well, meaning there's I don't know if any of you are taking on a mentor, Gemini. I don't know if any of you are looking for additional information or a support from someone around mastering or strengthening something within you. There's like this unlocked information, this unlocked version of you that you need to access, or there's access coming through some sort of an experience you're going to experience as you enter the new year. And what I'm seeing here is you unlocking this version of you that is more deeper, that is more aware, that is able to make more sense, is able to see things further out, is able to solve problems a little bit more and help others in this process. You're able to teach others, like you're unlocking this new level in your life where you're able to help others. So I don't know if this is a business for you. Maybe you're thinking about becoming a coach. This is why coach and mentor is coming in. But I'm seeing you working with others in order to help them uncover what they need to know about themselves in order to change their life. So I'm definitely seeing you connecting with people on different levels. I'm seeing also some of you deepening your spiritual practice, deepening your spiritual connection to spirit, to God, to powers higher than all of us, like higher powers, ascended masters, all kinds of things that are coming in that are allowing you to elevate to this new consciousness, this new way of living, this new way of being. And I don't even know how to explain this, because this journey is yours, and whatever you experience is your own to experience. So I can't really even describe it for you because it's indescribable. So this is really interesting how this card's coming in for you. Duality, the lightness and the darkness. There's this veil that is being lifted here. There is this understanding, this knowing, this knowledge. It's time. It's time that you become aware of it. It's time that you unlocked it and actually walk this path of knowledge is power. So some of you might be feeling drawn to learning, to taking a course, to reading more, like wanting to absorb information and applying that information in your life, which is going to totally shift your entire reality. So what I feel Spirit is calling you to do here is release any kind of beliefs that you have around you not being able to experience your desires. You having any kind of beliefs, like release any beliefs you have that are working against you not being wealthy. I'm getting wealth coming in, not being happy, not finding love. I want you to disconnect from some of these things that are working against you experiencing this. You are worthy and deserving of everything life has to offer you, including abundance, including wealth, including love, including whatever it is that you want to experience. Release all of those ties. December the 31st is going to be a day of expansion. It's a day of new beginnings. It's a day of us stepping into our power, being at the forefront of our life, taking charge of our life. So it's a time where we release and we let go of what we know and are aware of that are hindering us from us growing. Okay, so they're wanting us to do that. And it feels like you're walking past some sort of a gate, or you're walking through some sort of a door. And oh my gosh, there's so much here for you to experience, Gemini. And it's a choice that you have to make and apply your power. You are so powerful. All you have to do is wield it. Master something is another thing that's coming up here. Mastery around your craft. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull a bonus card. This is the Crystal Medicine Oracle. This is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in today's reading. So let's see what message Spirit has for you through this. All right, Gemini, I am getting dance. Wow, dance is coming up for you. So look at that. Something to do with your feet as well. I'm getting boulder, opal as a crystal for you today, and rattle. Rattle is an energy that you're meant to work with, and the number 9. Okay, so this is the year we're entering, and perhaps you're meant to dance this year. Music, rhythm, flow, create that in your life. It's now time to do that. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit wants to share with you through this card. So number 9, this could be a number of significance. Perhaps you're a life path number 9. These are all confirmations. Those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 9 weeks and 9 months around the message of this card. So this awesome card has shown up today to remind you to move your body. Feel your groove and find your dance. Dance has been a powerful ritual since the beginning of time, with ancient races utilizing it in ceremony for personal power and spiritual connection, to awaken the joy of the soul and to deeply cleanse the body, mind, and spirit. When you move your body and dance to the rhythm of your own heartbeat, profound personal awakening can be experienced. Certain types of music and dance invoke states of being, creating trance-like euphoric states of consciousness and an opening of the heart chakras and energy field. Are you stuck and lacking in energy right now? Has life got you down and you feel you have lost your drive and spark? Are you looking for an awakening and expansion of your consciousness? Well, your prayers have been answered. What you are looking for is held in the medicine of dance. It's time to move your body and create an opportunity to dance your heart's desires. Play your favorite music really loud, close your eyes and dance like no one is watching, or make plans to go out dancing. Whatever you choose, get up and move and shake your body. Dance your dance and awaken your joy. And the medicine of rattle. Rattles are a powerful medicine tool of shamans, not just musical instruments. They are utilized in rituals, ceremonies, celebrations, connection, and offerings to the spirits of the earthly realm, and are used in healing and to take people on shamanic soul and medicine retrieval journeys. The rattle serves as a calling to the spirit world, where they invoke and awaken the spirits and ancestors. In the tribal days, rattles were made of an animal material, feathers, natural materials, and wood. Shamans would call upon the spirit of the animal or natural materials of the rattle and offer this medicine for the person for healing. As well, the rattle would be played in a specific rhythm to invite the mind to relax and drop into a deep trance. Rattles were also placed on the ankles, and the user would dance into trance-like euphoric states. So I call these chun-chuns, and they are ankle bracelets that a lot of Indian women wear when they're dancing, and I love them. So I have them and I love wearing them, and I walk and it makes that chun-chun sound. I just love those. I don't know why they're showing me that, but I feel rattles and dance. How you can incorporate this in your life is up to you, but it's a beautiful energy that you're meant to work with. And the boulder opal crystal, you can carry this in 2025 for yourself, Gemini. So boulder opal invokes the spirit of joy, play, and dance. They call to and awaken the spirits and ancestors, and they facilitate trance-like states. So look at that. So dance. So I just started Animal Flow. It's also almost like dancing, and some people have described it as break dancing, but yoga in one. And oh my gosh, I just love the way my body feels when I move and groove to Animal Flow. So angel numbers. Some of you are seeing angel numbers. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you Heart Speak 333. Anytime you're seeing these numbers, communication, speaking your heart, expressing yourself. Okay, so the message is your prayers are being answered. So what you've spoken, what you have communicated to spirit guides and your angels is coming to fruition. Resources are going to be available for you. Have faith, divine timing is at play. A lot of creativity, communication. So expressing yourself, channeling your energy into something that could be creative or productive for you. Okay, so you're going to see an expansion in your life around creativity, around dance even, music, all sorts of things. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.